Welcome back to Heartbeats Vanity, guys. I have some I don't even know what to call this, commentary, opinion, I don't even know. But the Keemstar video, interview, whatever he wanted to claim it was, which it totally wasn't, was absolutely ridiculous. I did not watch it on his channel nor his Snapchat because he's so power hungry and greed hungry. But I did watch it mirrored, and let me just tell you, those were 45 minutes I will never get back from my life. I did not have high hopes going into this, I will say, and any of you guys who watched my previous video about this and the live stream that I did, just sort of addressing this among other topics, knew that I did not have high hopes. A lot of you guys in my community agreed. I have seen other channels do some commentary and, interview highlights and all of that stuff. And for me, this is not about views. This is not about clout. This is not about whatever that Keemstar thought he would gain from this. This is about people that have been hurt, specifically Shiloh, specifically Sarah, specifically Regina. The list goes on. And unfortunately, my opinion, Keemstar made a complete joke of their pain, and in fact, even joked about their pain. And you're going to see a little bit of that from his Twitter below. I'm not going to be putting his interview in this video because I just don't think that it is even worth doing commentary on. That is how horrible it is. But I will link in description box below for you guys the mirrored versions that I watched. In summary, though, basically Keemstar just gave Onision the total control of the interview. And he had so many ads. I may not like Keemstar, but he had a really great opportunity to fish out questions and answers from questions from Onision. And he just sat there with his little cold brew coffee and this perturbed, dumbfounded look on his face that just blew my mind. How Onision was just taking control, interrupting everything, saying the same thing that Onision said on his little statements when I watched those mirrored videos, and then has been going on a Twitter tirade ever since then. I mean, it reminded me of another Onision, and I don't like throwing that term out there a lot, okay, because the narcissism that Onision presents is such a high level of narcissism. But I have got to be honest, I did do some research on Keemstar's content after this whole situation came to light, and it's disgusting the way he conducts things. I mean, yes, he has a nice setup for sure, but money can buy that. I'm saying his attitude, the way he handles things, the way he goes about doing interviews or commentary on people is just, it's so familiar in a way that he acts like he's a king of YouTube, and really truly he's not. There's no one person that I believe, in my opinion, is the king of YouTube in any capacity of the way. And when people think that they are, it's revolting. Did you guys watch it? Did you guys watch the video, the mirrored video? Did you guys see other channels do commentary on it? What do you guys think? What do you guys think that the whole situation, how did it make you feel? For me, I feel just disgusted. It was a waste of time, waste of my time. And I was just proven right that Keemstar's just in it for the views. And he had no plan to actually be fair with the questions that he was asking. And so therefore, Onision got an opportunity with a bigger platform to be unfair with the answers that he was basically saying. Onision has his own platform, has had many huge creators reach out to him, and there's a reason why he went for Keemstar, because he saw that Keemstar was going to give him this opportunity. Take control. That's it. Period. Onision's biggest fear is being asked questions directly and being expected to answer them directly with no roundabout loopholes, because he survives off of those loopholes. Without those types of manipulation tactics, Onision's walls, they break down brick by brick. And that's what people are looking for. That's why we wanted someone to take the interview seriously, whoever got the interview. That it would be somebody who actually took it seriously, who wouldn't let Onision control the narrative of everything. So check this out from Keemstar's Twitter.
The Onision story. This is horrible. He's profiting off the victims. I'm pretty sure the victims are like starting GoFundMes and the victims have Venmos that they're pumping out. I'm pretty sure all you anti-O's gave Repsion like 25K, and you guys have been watching all these Onision videos. Do these people not have ads? Or are they giving all their money to the victims? And are the victims actually victims? Where's the proof? So many of you guys are claiming that you're going to be stealing my interview and you're going to be uploading it so people can watch it and I don't get the view and all that. And I am baffled by all this because like you're publicly saying that you're going to do it. You have pictures on your Twitter. Like, we know who you are. Like, in a court of law, all right, you are finished. You can't even make an argument for fair use because you're publicly tweeting what you're going to do. You're going to steal my copyright, my material, and post it to take views and income away from me. You're literally admitting to the damages that you are going to cause me. It's a no-brainer. Like, you lose. There's no way you win. This person's like, oh, but I live in Canada, so he can't do anything. So
Are the victims actually victims? That was probably one of the most disgusting things I've heard anybody ever refer to these living human beings as. Okay, they are people. They have feelings. And the fact that Keemstar brought up the fact that, Sarah needed some funds for a laptop. I mean, people have latched onto this like I've never seen people latch onto something before. It is not the first time that when in need of something, somebody reaches out to a platform and asks for donations if the people can and want to. I have never seen Sarah or any of the people involved in this ask specifically that, they need help. They just offer it out there. I do know that the bigger platformed YouTubers who have significant subscribers and regularly make significant views, like over 200,000 per video, have offered and even in some cases donated money to Sarah, to Shiloh, I believe. So to be totally fair, yeah, Keemstar, a little portion of that, I do feel like because you are using their name and their story, should go to them. Maybe you should donate to one of the Venmos. Maybe you should help a college student get a laptop. Maybe you should do anything outside of being a selfish. I'm gonna hold my tongue there. I'm gonna hold my tongue there for a minute. But that's my opinion. That's how I feel about it. And now I understand that, it's his platform, but the fact that he's crying about it, the fact that he is going off about people mirroring his videos, it's like, what did you expect? What did you expect doing this type of interview with somebody? People have the right to choose whether or not they want to watch some content creator. And if it's transformative commentary, which mirroring a video and then changing it and editing it and transforming it is transforming, that's okay. That's fine with the laws of copyright. So there's nothing wrong with watching a mirrored video rather than giving the person, feeding into the whole cesspool. That's why I do not watch Onision videos from his channel. I don't want to feed into his bad behavior. I have every right to choose to do that, especially if I find a good mirroring, person who does it right and does transform the commentary, and does, add edits in there and make sure that they are going with the guidelines of the copyright. So, like I said, what did he expect? I don't know if he truly understands the magnitude of things that people have witnessed over a decade's time. He seems to have just popped in and jumped in because he saw a prime opportunity. And that's been proven with his reaction, his leading up to everything, the way he conducted the interview, his past content. He just bit off more than he can chew, I feel like, but he often does that and it often bites him in the ass. And yeah, sure, he may have a lot of money and sure, he may have attorneys here and there, like he says on his little Snapchat videos or whatever. But still, it doesn't mean that people cannot have an opinion. And my opinion for Keemstar was that whole situation was complete crap and it was not worth it. And he knew that what he was doing was giving this person a platform to be a narcissist and continue on that behavior. In closing, my opinion is not very high, but that does not mean that you guys cannot form your own opinion. I'd love to hear your opinion down in the comment section below. I've lost a lot of faith in this whole situation in receiving justice on a social level. Now, we won't know for a long time whether or not there comes justice from, an investigation. That's something that we truly do not have a right to know up until it is officially said and or over and done, unless somebody who's in the situation, like for example Sarah or Shiloh or whoever, decides to divulge that information. But lawyers who are obtained will more than likely give the advice to not do that. I would say that I have to agree to protect the case and the litigation of the case, to remain quiet about it, because that's the only way you can really hope for the most outcome, the best outcome in this situation for people that we care about. And, Onision, for example, he's just using this to gain as much notoriety as he possibly can. Other content creators like Keemstar are catching on to that, I believe, and it's just becoming one big disaster. But thank you for being here with me through this video if you made it to this far. And subscribe and like the video if you're new. It really does help it out, get the message out there. I want to know what your guys' opinion is, so let me know in the comment section below. Also, don't forget to check out the description box. I have my Discord link in there, my Twitter @handle in there, and I believe, yes, my mirrored videos, the mirrored videos of the Keemstar interview, so that you don't have to feed into Keemstar's narcissism as well. Thank you guys again for being here, and kiss the stars.